Hey everybody, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we're continuing our journey with Epic the Musical. Now, recently people have been saying, I should do the sagas as one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the last three songs of this saga. I know we've already done the first two already separately, but we're going to do Full Speed Ahead, Open Arms, and Warrior of the Mind as one. So we're going to jump in and do that now. I may stop it, obviously, to question things, point things out, whatever, throughout the song. So bear with me through that. So let's jump in and let's start with Full Speed Ahead. The music already kind of gives you that.
600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind:
make it back alive to our homeland.
600 men, 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance,
it's what lies in between.
And Ithaca's waiting, my kingdom is waiting, Penelope's waiting for me. So full speed ahead.
This first bit of this song, it starts off with that big sound where you feel like you're kind of cruising the open ocean with this ship. You've 12 ships really, so 600 men and 12 black ships. But the sails, open full, and you're flying ahead in the ocean. You feel the spray. I like it so far. I like it. Ithaca is waiting. Well, we'll see how we go.
Full speed ahead. Captain, Eurylicus, 600 men.
I hate Eurylicus, but anyway, we'll get on to that.
600
men with big mouths to feed, and we've run out of supplies to eat.
Curse the war of food stores depleted.
600 men,
600 men,
600 reasons to take what we can. So Captain, what's the plan?
Captain, what's the plan?
Watch where the birds fly.
Watch where the birds
they
fly.
will lead us to land.
They will lead us to land.
There will hunt for food, my second in command. Now full speed ahead.
We're off and away we go. We're off and away we go.
Captain Polites,
Look! There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows?
something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke.
I say we strike first, we don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and...
Yo, Polites, gear up. You and I'll go ahead.
You and I'll go ahead.
We should try to find a way no one ends up dead.
We don't know what's ahead.
Give me till sunrise, and if
Polites has got some he's got a bit of a trial coming up very soon anyway. So but I'm loving this so far. There is this sense of hope in this, now that they've seen this land, they've got no food. They've just spent 10 years in a war. They've sacked Troy. Now they're on their way home. 600 men is a lot of mouths to feed. And then obviously, you see in the distance this shimmering kind of light. Okay, I love this.
we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Ow, man, that's good harmony.
We're up, we're off, and away we go.
We're up, we're off and away we go. We're up, we're off and away we go. We're up, we're off and full speed ahead.
Woo. I like that. Ending with that, the waves crashing against the ship. You can feel that. You can feel the movement in this one. You can feel that, that urgency to get to this land. This hope that this land is going to be able to feed 600 men. I really like that. There's a lot of movement in that song. That's a very good one. Very, very good one. All right, let's move on to the next one. Open Arms. All right.
You can relax, my friend.
Huh?
I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend.
I'm fine, politics.
Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into. I know that you're tired of the war and bloodshed. Tell me, is this how we're supposed to live? Look at how you grip your sword and upset. Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Welcome.
Stay back!
Stay back. Stay back.
My friend, greet the world with open arms.
We're
You can two sides of this song, you know. Obviously Odysseus is still, you know, keeping his guard up, which is, you know, he's just gone through all this war. Now he's in a strange land. Of course he's going to be on guard. But you've got Polites on the other side saying, you know, just relax. We made it through this war. You know, we don't know who is here. You know, let's, you know, not judge anybody. Let's, you know, open mind, open arms. Not too sure Odysseus is going to kind of give that up too quickly. But let's see. I'm assuming we're in the land of the Lotus Eaters here in this story. So let's continue.
We're only here for food. 600 friends are waiting for us to show our faces. Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes.
Here you go.
See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll...
Every time Polites is on the vocals, it's such a upbeat music, you know, that's full of hope, you know, so I like
we're
that.
leading from the heart. No matter the place, so we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
My friend, I wish that I could say that I agree. But look at the way this fruit is glowing and filled with glowing seeds.
Oh, yeah. Definitely the Lotus Eaters. Okay.
It took me a while to notice just what kind of fruit they eat. It's a lotus, it controls your mind and never lets you free. That's what we'd get
Yep.
with open arms.
Loaded.
See, it's almost like Odysseus. It's like, look, told ya, you know, your point of view is mute. You know, we try to open arms and they're trying to drug us, basically, and allow it, you know, making us stay here.
Cedars. I'd like to show my friend that kindness is brave. Could you tell me where there's other food to eat?
The cave. Cave, cave.
A cave. You're saying there's a cave where we could feast. And where do we sail to find this food-filled cave?
East, that way.
Don't go to the cave.
Welcome.
This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. I see in your face there's so much guilt inside your heart. So why not replace it and light up the world? Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Greet the world with open arms.
You can relax, my friend.
That's very two-sided story, two-sided way of looking at that. You know, that positive. Hey, look, we may not be able to eat this fruit, but over there, over yonder, east, there's a cave. We'll get to the resident of the cave, I'm sure, in the next saga. But it's that way of looking at everything in that, half glass, the glass half full, that positive spin on everything. Whereas, Odysseus is saying, I'm still not too convinced, who knows what they want to do and who knows what we're going to find in the cave, So let's move on to the next one. The last one in this saga, this section.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you?
Athena!
Okay.
Have you forgotten to turn off your heart? This is not you. I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom, master of war.
Oh, I love the piano in this. Oh my God. Love that.
My life has one mission. Create the greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill, a magic bar only the best could kill. One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bars on the wheel.
So, Odysseus and the boar will come obviously to play later on, especially the scar he gets on his knee. All right, okay, I like this. Love the piano in it. Piano is great. Okay.
Let's go!
Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he's a warrior of the light. Maybe one day I'll reach him and we can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He's a warrior of the light.
I guess this kind of ties into the last one with the Lotus Eaters as well. So Odysseus that said, look, something is going on here. Let's go. Let's leave this place. So I guess that is him using his mind as well. So kind of leading on to this song. Okay. Oh, that's a change. Ooh.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff.
Well done, enlighten me, what's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, best as a friend.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe one day they'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the light. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
Okay. That was fantastic. So that is the last song in that first initial saga. So obviously we started off with the sacking of Troy. We've gone through that. We've lived through that decision of Hector's son and everything. So we've kind of got through that. Now we're in the boats. Now we're on our way back home to Ithaca. Doesn't quite go as planned. Sure, we kind of get blown off course. So we've kind of ended up on the Lotus Eaters, so we've kind of escaped that. You know, we didn't get, you know, that kind of, you know, the Lotus Eaters in this saga is, you know, about that. They've always said that, you know, it's about that, the drug abuse in ancient Greek, you know, in ancient Greece. So, I mean, that's one way to look at it as well. You know, that's obviously what that point of the story is, you know. So, but they've got through that. Now we had this last bit here about the flashback about Athena and Odysseus, that connection that they have, and obviously it's mentioned the mythical magical ball already. So, and as I said, that will come important in the end, you know, towards the end of the story. But I really like this. We obviously know what's coming up next with the cave and everything else, the resident in the cave. Can't wait to get into that. That's a great part of the story. I mean, the whole saga is fantastic. But for a story that's, you know, 2,700 years old, it's really stood the test of time. So I really like it. I love the music. There is a point where when different people are talking, there's different types of music too, you know. So I really like that kind of individualized the music for the characters. So I'm enjoying it so far. So far. If you know the story, you know, you can pick up obviously the points what's coming up. You know what's coming up, but I'm enjoying the story, the way they're displaying it here, the way they're putting it on for us here too. So I really like it. I know there's the animated ones, as I said before. We'll get to those later on as well too. So, but at the moment, I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this journey so far, and I probably agree with everybody about doing it as per saga. You kind of get that continuation of it. I think metering at one song a week is probably too much for everybody, but I kind of enjoyed doing it that way. So the next one we'll do as a whole saga. I don't know how many songs are in the next one. We'll figure it out when we get there anyway. So, but guys, let me know if you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for joining me today. Make sure you stay safe, and I will definitely see you in the next reaction video. Did you enjoy that video? Why not watch another one?